Hey, what's up, guys? This is David Chase Taylor of 911truther.org. Today is August 21st of 2025. So, based on breaking news and events, it appears that CIA headquarters, located beneath CERN at Lake Geneva in Switzerland, is going to neutralize U.S. President Donald J. Trump in some form or fashion on the date of August 22nd of 2025. So exactly how the Swiss CIA will neutralize a sitting U.S. president is obviously not known. Um, but before I get into the potential scenarios, I just want to really quickly highlight the numerology, which is blinking red for a Donald J. Trump neutralization. Firstly, the date of August 22nd marks exactly 214 days since Donald J. Trump became the 47th president of the United States back on January 20th of 2025. The number 214 is flanked by 2 and 4, as in 24. 24 equates to the letter X, which is the international symbol of death, which suggests that the president would be assassinated on this particular date. The date of August 22nd also marks 1,110 days, or 1110, since the CIA staged the FBI raid targeting Donald J. Trump's Mar-a-Lago estate in Palm Beach, Florida, back on August 8th of 2022. This number, the number 11, equates to the letter K, which is an acronym for kill, and this suggests that the CIA will stage a fatal raid targeting Donald J. Trump for crimes he did not commit on this particular date. Thirdly, the date of August 22nd marks exactly 1,269 days since the CIA formed this klepto capture group consisting of IRS, U.S. Secret Service, U.S. Marshals, DHS, FBI agents, which are basically the agents that are tasked with basically neutralizing Donald J. Trump. That's just my theory, but they were specifically formed to neutralize Donald J. Trump for alleged links to Russia. And so the number 1269, of course, this has the number 26, which equates to the letter Z, which is an acronym for Zionism. It also has the number 19, which equates to the letter S, which is an acronym for Switzerland. And it has the 69 numerology found in the nuclear attacks of Hiroshima and Nagasaki, which suggests that the Donald J. Trump blood sacrifice would commence on this particular date. Also, back on January 3rd of 2017, a Zionist, Chuck Schumer, stated that in respect to Trump, that they have 6 ways from Sunday for getting even with Trump, and it appears that the day is on August 22nd. Lastly, most importantly, the date of August 22nd marks exactly 28,924 days since Donald J. Trump was born in Queens, New York, back on June 14th of 1946. The number 28924 also has the number 24, which equates to the letter X, which is the international symbol of death, and it also has the 28 numerology found in the August 8th FBI raid, which suggests that Trump would be subject to some sort of law enforcement-based raid for crimes he did not commit on this particular date. And of course, this also has the 84 numerology found in the birth date of one Barack Hussein Obama, which Trump's impending demise, they plan to resurrect Obama in the aftermath. So obviously, the following scenarios don't include all potential scenarios, but they include the most likely. Firstly, obviously, an assassination event is highly likely on this particular date. Although the CIA could scapegoat Iran, Russia, China, or Ukraine for this impending assassination of Donald J. Trump, considering that the United States just up the bounty for Venezuelan President Nicolas Maduro from 25 million under the Biden administration to 50 million as of last week. Some sort of Venezuelan or Iran-backed Venezuelan-based assassination event targeting Donald J. Trump is expected. An arrest, possibly under the guise of the Pelosi Act, insider trading, links to Jeffrey Epstein, some sort of RICO violation in respect to the Trump organization, uh, for Trump's role in the ongoing Georgia election investigation, and or for links to Russia, the Russiagate scandal, that's the burgeoning Russiagate scandal. Considering that back on July 17th of 2025, Trump was diagnosed with venous insufficiency, some sort of emergency surgery, hospitalization, or some sort of venous insufficiency related medical event is expected. Impeachment and resignation are highly unlikely, but Trump could suffer some sort of bombing or terror attack in Washington, D.C., which would be scapegoated most likely onto China, Iran, or Russia. He could be suicided under the guise of the Epstein scandal, and he could be hospitalized for one or more of the aforementioned medical-related events and go under emergency surgery, and during which the POTUS power would be transferred to one J.D. Vance. All that being said, it appears that on the date of August 22nd of 2025, Donald J. Trump will be arrested for statutory rape. Probably a multi-count indictment handed down by the Department of Justice through the FBI, and the people that have been longtime Trump supporters, such as Pam Bondi, Kash Patel, Dan Bongino, and other members in the law enforcement community that have supported Trump, will be swayed to indict him based off a plethora of evidence, which will likely consist of deep fake videos, deep fake audio, phone calls, deep fake photography, or artificial intelligence based evidence, which will likely be like caught in the act. So this is going to be a slam dunk, and this is basically how they plan to neutralize him. So upon his arrest, he will likely be taken to one of the CI's black sites, possibly Mount Weather, possibly Raven Rock, out in Maryland, and he will likely be tortured ad nauseum, and then eventually they will claim that he committed suicide, which is why they suicided Jeffrey Epstein and two of his colleagues post-arrest. And they will likely claim in the aftermath of this that Ghislaine Maxwell, the Jeffrey Epstein associate, was able to deliver the goods on Trump, because the thinking has been thus far that the reason why Trump has not been indicted is because the Department of Justice does not have enough evidence to convict in a court of law, and therefore they have not filed a formal indictment. That will all be put to rest in the aftermath of this indictment, and then, of course, with Trump out of the picture, he will no longer be able to refute the charges publicly, and he will obviously be tortured and obviously suffer some sort of horrific fate. So obviously that cannot be allowed to happen. So I'm kindly asking that if any of the aforementioned scenarios come to fruition in reality on the date of August 22nd, or the morning of August 23rd, I kindly ask that you download this video and share it with local, state, and federal law enforcement, military, and intelligence officials, as well as with local, national, and international media outlets. Peace.